Hello. Is it audible? Ayushi, Soni, Gaurav, Gunjan. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. You said you're saying yes, yes. Okay. तो कल तक किसी को डाउट है कोई टॉपिक किसी कॉन्सेप्ट में? If you have any doubt, you can unmute yourself and can speak. Any of you? No? There is no doubt? Please speak someone. स्टार्ट करें फिर आज की क्लास? नो रिस्पॉन्स?
यस सर।
ओके, यस यस। जब आप बोलते हैं ऐसा लगता है कि कोई सुन रहा है, अदरवाइज तो समझ में नहीं आता है। आप बीच बीच में अनम्यूट करके बोल सकते हैं कुछ यदि आपको डाउट है या कुछ है तो, अदरवाइज हमको लगता है हम कंप्यूटर से बात कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, स्टार्ट करते हैं। हम लोगों ने कल तक आई थिंक सीआरटी कंप्लीट कर लिया था। सीआरटी के कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट कंप्लीट कर लिए थे। फोकसिंग सिस्टम, रिफ्लेक्शन सिस्टम वी हैव कंप्लीटेड, spot of light completed. But just let's start from here. We just revisit what we have discussed till now, because it's very important how the light is visible to us. So spot of light are produced on a screen by the transfer of CRT beam energy to the phosphorus. The part of beam energy is converted into heat energy, and the remaining energy excited the phosphorus electron being dropping back to their stable ground state, giving up their extra energy as a small quantum of light energy. All of this thing we have discussed, how our this electron is getting energy from the beam and getting what energy level is increased and then drop back to its ground state, and after it going back to its ground state, it will produce some light. Persistency, as we define, is the time it takes from emitted light from a screen to decay 1/10 of its original energy. When this atom is excited and reach to the highest quantum energy, then draw back to its initial energy. And what is that 1/10 of its the highest energy? The time difference between the 1/10 is from starting to the end is called the persistency. Like this. At this point, the atom energy is the ground state, and its increased energy is the highest quantum energy, then go back to ground energy. And some point, it's a 1/10 of this. So this is a, so 1/10 of this is 1/10 of A, and this is 1/10 of A, and this is the time difference. It's the persistency. Okay, the intensity greater at the, as you can see, the intensity is greater at the center of the spot and decrease with the Gaussian distribution of the edge of the spot. Resolution, as we discussed, resolution is the maximum number of points that we can display without overlap of the CRT. Like these are the two spot of light produced in two different places, and at this intersect point, it should be the 60% of the highest of the energy of this spot. So there is an energy level is A, and here is energy level B. So here it will be 60% of A and 60% of B. It distinguishes two different points on the screen. So the resolution is the maximum number of points that can be displayed without overlap on CRT. Okay. Aspect ratio is very simple. The number of points given the this is number given the ratio of vertical points to horizontal points necessary to produce the equal length in both the direction of the screen. All these points are clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If any doubt, you can ask. Any doubt, you can ask. Anybody. Okay. So let's move up to our next topic. This is a simple structure of CRT we have discussed. How our CRT look like? This is an electron gun, deflection coil. This is electron beam, anode which accelerate the beam, and this is the phosphorus beam. We will see the mass in the next class. What is the mass and the shadow mass? So the first topic of this class is raster scan display. How we scan our screen or display to produce image or some kind of pattern on our screen. So the first kind of scan is raster scan display. The meaning of raster is a rectangular array of points or dots. It's a rectangular array of like this. At the bottom of the screen you can see kind of graph. It's a rectangular array of points. There's so many points or dots. Each point, this point, we call it pixel. One dot or picture element of the raster. You pick any point. This point we call it a pixel. Any point. There's a number of points. Each point we call it pixel or picture element. Pixel means picture element. Scan line is a row of pixels. Scan line like this is drawn. The scan line. Raster scan display. In the raster scan display system, the electron beam is swept across the screen one row at a time from top to bottom. In this kind of scan system, our electron beam is swept across the screen from row wise. One row complete, the next row, then third row, next row till the last row of this display. It is our electron beam is sweeping across the screen. It completes the first row, then start from the left side, from the leftmost, scan the next line, then go back to this left side and scan the complete line. So in this system, the electron beam is swept across the screen, one row at a time, complete the one row, then start the next row from the initial or the left side. And at the last, it again go back to the initial point, means the leftmost corner, left top corner. Like it's scan the complete scan like as we write in exam paper or copy. We start writing from this line, complete this line, then we start from the next line from the left side, then complete the complete line, then start with the in the third line from the left side. Like in the raster scan system follows the same way. You complete the one row, then start with the next row from the left side. At the end of this frame, start with the left top corner, and again scan the full screen. the beam is moved like this or spin like this way. As electron beam moves across each row, the beam intensity is turned on and off to create a pattern of illuminated spot. To produce some kind of pattern or image, we just turn on and off our electron beam. Where we want to plot some points or some image, we turn on our electron beam intensity, and where we do not want to produce any image or any points or any line, circle, anything, we off our intensity value of electron beam. Very simple. We are just scanning the complete screen, and where we want to plot a pattern or some point, we just turn on electron beam, and where we do not want to display any object or anything, we just off our beam or the intensity. The set intensity is 0. Just turn off the electron beam to produce an some kind of pattern. And the picture definition is stored in a memory area called reference buffer. Means where we want to plot or pattern, we just the definition of this picture is stored in reference buffer, or it's called a frame buffer. Like here you can see, this is the definition of any picture which we want to plot. So where we want to plot, we set the value 1, means on. Our electron beam is on, and the remaining place we set 0, means our electron beam is off. As you can see here, if it is visible to you, it's some kind of pattern we want to display on our screen. So where we want to display, set the value of intensity is 1, means just turn on our electron beam intensity. And where do not want to see or plot any pattern, we just off our screen, just set the value 0, and there is nothing to visible. And where we want to plot, just set the value 1. As you can see here, some kind of structure of home, and there's some little part of the like moon. As you can see, there is a value of 111 for plotting the moon, and there is a for plotting the home, there is set the value of 1, and the remaining places the set the value 0, means just turn off the intensity of electron beam. So this is the frame buffer, or we can call the reference buffer. This memory area called reference buffer or frame buffer, which is stored the definition of picture. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Set 0 for off. For off the intensity, and set 1 for on the intensity of electron beam, as in the memory buffer. A reference buffer or frame buffer. This memory area holds a set of intensity values of all the screen points. And suppose this is your screen, 4 cross 3, means 4 horizontal columns and 4 vertical columns and 3 horizontal rows. So there's 12 number of pixels in this screen. So at which point we want to plot the image So we just set the value 1. Suppose here, and here I want to illuminate or want to plot picture. So this value is set the 1 and remaining value is set the 0. So in the frame buffer, it's a set of intensity. What's the value of our intensity? 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, row wise, row measure order. 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, and 0, 1, 1, 0. So this kind of intensity value is stored in refresh buffer or frame buffer. So this memory area holds a set of intensity value of all the screen points which we want to display or not display. All the value we have to set in this memory area. Where we do not want to store, just set the value 0 and it must be stored. We cannot leave it blank. We have to store the value 0. The stored intensity value then retrieved from the refresh buffer and painted on the screen row at time. As we have discussed, in this raster scan system, this beam scanned one row at a time. First complete, and which point or which pixel we want to draw pattern, just our beam is on, and the remaining place it will be off. It's moving. First row completed. Then start with the second row, third row. At this green point, as you can see, we want to plot image of this are illuminated point. So there our beam is turned on and the remaining pixel is just off. Complete each row from line 1 to the last line. Where we want to plot, just our beam is on and the remaining pixel is off. At the last point, we again move to our initial point. So in this way, we can draw picture on our screen using raster scan system and CRT. In CRT, the intensity range of pixel position depends on the capability of the raster scan system. What is the capability of our raster scan? It depends on the intensity range. As in the last example, in this example, we have just using 0 and 1. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 means just on and off, on and off. So the intensity range of pixel position depend on the capability of this our raster scan system. The black and white system, each screen point is either on and off. Means we just require 2 bits. For the on 1, for the off 0. Means only 2 bits required to store the black and white image. So 1 bit per pixel is needed to control the intensity of screen position. On black and white system, only 1 bit per pixel. The frame buffer is called bitmap. Very important. Bitmap. Bitmap image means there is no only 2 values, 0 or 1. Means only one bit required for per pixel. Each pixel required only 1 bit. 1 or 0 only. Means each pixel required only 1 bit. This kind of image or picture is called a bitmap. And the next is, for example, for system with multiple bits per pixel, the frame buffer is called pixmap. When you require more than 1 bit for a pixel, is called a pixmap. Here, more than 1 bit are required for a pixel. Suppose this is 3 pixels, and each pixel required more than 1 bit. Suppose 0, 1, 1, 1, 4 bits. And again, this will require 4 bits, and again this kind of. So here, each pixel is required 4 bits. So this kind of frame buffer called 6 map. There are more than one bit required for each pixel. Here only one bit, so bitmap more than one bit, so we will call it 6. We will call it 6 map. I think it is clear to all of you. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So bitmap is clear, just 2 bits, and 6 map. Suppose we want to plot an image which has many colors or many kind of in the black and white there is a different shaded green complete white or complete white to complete black. There is a different gray scale level. So 1 minute, I have an image for this. Like this. As you can see in this image, there is different shaded, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 different shade colors, starting from the white to complete black, and each shade requires more than one bit. Suppose this set the value for the 11, how many bits we will require to produce 11 numbers minimum? Any one of you can tell me how many maximum minimum bit required for producing the 11 different numbers?
4 bits.
4 bits, yes, exactly. So if we set for void 0, 0, 0, for this color we have to set 0, 0, 0, 1. This, like you can set for the black 1, 1, 1, 1. Here each color is required 4 bits. As you can say, each color is required minimum 4 bits. So storing this kind of image, we need to set per pixel 4 bits. Sometimes refresh rate are described as a unit of cycle per second or hertz. To make the persistent display of image, we need to refresh our screen. So in this refresh rate, we call we denote the unit we use is hertz. HZ. 30 hertz means 30 frame per second. 60 hertz means 60 frame per second. Means how many cycles we use. The refreshing rate on the raster extension system is carried out at rate of 60 to 80 frames per second. Generally, the refresh rate of our CRT in raster extension system is 60 to 80 frames per second. Means when we feed our screen or the display, it the cycle of each frame frame is 160 or 180 each second. Is it clear what I want to say here? The refresh rate is 60 or 80 cycles per second, means in each second the complete scanning of the screen is 60 times in second. So the unit of this is hertz. 60 hertz, 80 hertz means 80 seconds, 80 frames per second is the refreshing rate of your system. horizontal retrace. Horizontal retrace is the return to the left of the screen after refreshing each scan line. So it's completing the first line, and after completing this line, we start from the next line. Here we completing the first line. After we go back to our first or the left side of the left corner of the screen. Then start scanning the next line, and after completing the line, we just go back to our left side as we write in our copier. We complete the line. So this time from this point to reach to this point is called the horizontal retrace. After completing the one line, back to the left side of the screen, the time taken by this movement is called horizontal retrace. Is it clear? Suppose in your screen there is a 10 lines, 10 rows, 10 lines. So we have to move for each frame 10 times from this last point of the line to the first point of the line. So if there is 10 rows, we have to move for 10 times each frame. It's called the horizontal retrace. Horizontal retrace is the time from this point to reach this point. In the same way, vertical retrace. Vertical retrace is the same as horizontal retrace, but after completing the frame, we have just scanned all the line of the screen, and after reaching the last line to the last point, we go back to the first point, or the initial point of the display is the left top point. After completing the each frame, we just go back toward this point, left top point. The time taken by from this point to this point is called the vertical retrace. At the end of each frame, the electron beam returns to the top left corner of the screen to begin the next frame. This time is called the vertical retrace. So which time will be less, horizontal retrace time or vertical retrace time? Any of you? This time will be minimum, horizontal retrace time or vertical retrace time? Suppose this is the horizontal time, horizontal retrace time. Right? Horizontal retrace. So this is the vertical retrace. What is the relationship between HR and VR? Which retrace time will be minimum in these two? Horizontal or vertical? Suppose this is point A and point B. आपको इतना टाइम कंप्लीट करने में ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा या इस पॉइंट C से D पे जाने में? आपकी स्पीड सेम है, जिस डिस्टेंस के बेसिस पे बताइए। आपको A पॉइंट से B पॉइंट पे जाने में ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा कि C पॉइंट से D पॉइंट पे जाने में ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा? किसी कोई आइडिया नहीं? हाँ,
C से D जाने में ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा।
एग्जैक्टली, ये डिस्टेंस ज़्यादा है। ये D1 डिस्टेंस आपको शॉर्टर नहीं दिख रहा है ये D2 से? तो आपको डिस्टेंस जब ज़्यादा कवर करते हो टाइम ज़्यादा लगेगा ना। इट्स वेरी सिंपल। तो जो तो HR और VR में क्या रिलेशन होगा? HR इज लेस देन VR और HR इज ग्रेटर देन VR।
HR is less than VR.
HR is less than VR. So always HR will be the less than of VR because the distance of D1 is less compared to distance of D.
So HR cannot be equals to VR. Means HR is equals to VR possible है कि नहीं है?
आप सोचिए आपकी स्क्रीन है, रेक्टेंगुलर स्क्रीन है, कोई भी स्क्रीन लीजिए, ये डिस्टेंस मिनिमम हो सकता है क्या इस डिस्टेंस से?
सर मिनिमम नहीं पर इक्वल तो हो सकता है ना?
इक्वल नहीं हो सकता। सोचिए ये आपकी स्क्रीन कैसे भी हो, सपोज आपकी स्क्रीन इस टाइप से ही है, आपकी स्क्रीन में ओनली 2 रोज होंगी तो ऐसा हो सकता है कि आपका इक्वल हो HR VR। ओनली 2 रोज की स्क्रीन तो नहीं होगी ना। नेक्स्ट 2 स्कैन लाइन, जब ये क्या हो जाएंगे, डायगोनल्स हो जाएंगे। डायगोनल्स इक्वल कब होंगे, जब ओनली 2 साइड्स हैं उसकी, ओनली 2 रो। यदि आपकी 3 रो भी हो जाएंगी तो ये ग्रेटर हो जाएगा, ये डायगोनल जाएगा ग्रेटर। और जनरली स्क्रीन में तो मोर देन 2 स्कैन लाइन ही होंगी, तो 2 लाइन का डिस्प्ले तो होगा नहीं। ऑलवेज लेस देन, HR is always less than VR. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. One more thing. Displayed in 1/80th or 1/60th of a second. Any of you can explain what is the meaning of this here? Displayed in 1/80th or 1/60th of a second. Vertical retrace, it will took 1/60th of a second or 1/80th of a second. Means here, suppose your refresh rate is at 60 Hz, means 60 frames per second. Each frame took how many seconds? Your refresh rate is 60 frames per second, 60 Hz. So each frame will took how much time? 160. Each frame took 1/60th of second. जैसे 60 फ्रेम आपकी 1 सेकंड में मूव हो रही है, ठीक है। तो जो रिट्रेस है वो कितना होगा, कितने समय के बाद होगा? आफ्टर 1/60th सेकंड। ईच 1/60 सेकंड का आपका वर्टिकल रिट्रेस होगा। ओके, मीन्स आपका फ्रेम, एक फ्रेम कंप्लीट हुआ कितने सेकंड में? 1/60 सेकंड में। नेक्स्ट फ्रेम, नेक्स्ट वो जंप करेगा इस पे, देन कंप्लीट होगा कितने सेकंड में? 1/60 सेकंड में। देन गो बैक टू दिस पॉइंट। तो ईच वर्टिकल रिट्रेस कितने टाइम के बाद आएगा? ईच 1/60 सेकंड के बाद। ये पॉइंट क्लियर है सभी को?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके ओके। हॉरिजॉन्टल रिट्रेस कितने हैं? सपोज आपकी स्क्रीन में हम लेते हैं 10 लाइन्स है, 10 रोज है, 10 हॉरिजॉन्टल स्कैन लाइन है और आपका रिफ्रेश रेट है 60 हर्ट्ज। तो वर्टिकल रिट्रेस कितनी देर में आएगा? सॉरी, हॉरिजॉन्टल रिट्रेस
1/600.
Okay, good. Because in each frame is taking 1/60 second, and ऐसे आपकी स्क्रीन में कितने लाइन्स हैं? 10, तो कितना हो जाएगा? 1/600 सेकेंड, ठीक है। तो आपका ईच वर्टिकल रिट्रेस आएगा आपका 1/600 सेकेंड में, और हॉरिजॉन्टल रिट्रेस आएगा 1/60 सेकेंड में। आपका रिफ्रेश रेट 60 हर्ट्ज है। ओके, क्लियर है आप सबको, सभी को? मूव करें नेक्स्ट।
सर 1/60 into 10 होगा ना, क्योंकि अगर मतलब
10
एक की अगर नंबर ऑफ लाइंस है ना 10, तो
हाँ,
अगर
देखिए
तो इनटू
60 हर्ट्ज है आपका रिफ्रेश रेट।
हाँ
एक फ्रेम को कितना टाइम लगेगा?
1/60
60
into 10।
इंटू 10 नहीं, 1/10, क्योंकि ये एक लाइन कंप्लीट करने में कितना टाइम लग रहा है? इसका 10वां भाग, इसका 10वां भाग मीन्स 1/10। ये एक पूरा कंप्लीट करने में कितना टाइम लग रहा है? इतना। सपोज ये 60 है, सपोज ये 60 मिनट लग रहे हैं एक पूरा फ्रेम कंप्लीट करने में, तो एक लाइन कंप्लीट करने में कितना टाइम लगेगा? डिवाइड बाई 10 करेंगे ना, 6 मिनट, यही होगा ना, यही होगा ना। सपोज आपको ये पूरा एरिया कवर करने में, सपोज आप वॉकिंग कर रहे हैं इस फील्ड पे, आपको पूरा एरिया कवर करने में 10 सपोज आपका कोई एरिया में 10 लाइन्स है, आपको इस लाइन में मूव कर रहे हैं इस वे में, आपको 60 मिनट लगता है कंप्लीट 10 रोज कंप्लीट करने में। तो आपको एक लाइन कंप्लीट करने में कितना टाइम लगेगा? 60 का 10th पार्ट 6 मिनट। इज इट क्लियर? ओके, ठीक है। तो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट में, नेक्स्ट मूव करें। Interlacing. In the interlacing, some raster scan system or TD, each frame is displayed in 2 passes using interlaced refresh procedure. तो इंटरलेस में क्या होगा? जब इंटरलेस में हम क्या करते हैं, जो आपके स्कैन है, जिस हमको स्कैन कर रहे थे डिस्प्ले को, हम एक लाइन कंप्लीट करने के बाद एक लाइन को हम एक लाइन कंप्लीट स्कैन करने के बाद एक लाइन को हम छोड़ेंगे, तब नेक्स्ट लाइन को पिक करेंगे, देन एक लाइन को छोड़ेंगे, देन एक लाइन को पिक करेंगे। इससे क्या होगा? हमारा जो फ्लिकर होता है वो नहीं आएगा। आपको मैं लास्ट क्लास में बोला था फ्लिकर देख के ना, फ्लिकर का मीनिंग क्या है? किसी को पता है फ्लिकर मीन्स क्या होता है? किसने देखा फ्लिकर? To just reduce the flicker effect, we use interlacing. In the interlacing, we just scanning the line one after leave one line, then next line, means alternating their scanning the lines of the screen. Starting from this point, suppose scan the first line, then third, then fifth, then seventh, then after the line number 525, then vertical retrace, then start with the second line, 4 lines, line number 4, 6, 8, and 524, then completing the whole frame and vertical retrace, then start the next line number 1, 3. We are scanning the line alternatively. On an older 30 frame per second. At the previous example, we used 60 frame per second. Suppose your frame refreshing rate is low, suppose it's 30 frame per second, non-interlaced display, and we not use interlacing, so some flicker is noticeable. So just reducing the flicker effect, we use interlacing. With interlacing, each of 2 passes can be completed in 1/60th of a second, because we just divide our 60 into 2 parts, even lines and odd lines. So if we not use interlacing, we are completing in, this is 1/30th second each frame. If we use interlacing, we can just scan complete screen in 1/60th second to just overcome this flicker effect. After an effective technique for avoiding flicker. we are using interlacing just for the reducing the flicker effect. Raster graphics cannot scale to higher resolution without loss of apparent quality. Suppose this is your image, and if just zoom in, so we will just our quality will be degraded. We cannot scale up our raster skin image. So we just go for the higher resolution. Our quality will be degraded. As you can see here, this is a original image. If we zoom in, it will be look like this. The next scan system is random scan system. The first scan system we have discussed is raster scan system. The next scan system is random scan system. Random scan display is a use of geometrical primitives like line, points, circles, polygon, and for plotting this geometrical primitive we use mathematical equation. In the raster scan system, the raster scan is representative of image as a collection of pixels. As we have discussed, in the raster scan system, we are representing image as a collection of pixels. But in the random scan system, it uses geometrical primitives and mathematical equation for displaying an image. How it uses this mathematical equation or geometrical primitive? See. In random scan system, a CRT has electron beam directed only to the part of screen where it to be drawn. In random scan system, we are just moving our electron beam to part of screen where actually picture is to be drawn. We are not scanning complete screen row wise. In this scan system, random scan system, we are just moving our electron beam to the part of screen where actually the picture is to be drawn. And random scan monitor draw a picture on one line at a time. Means each line is displayed at a time. This line, there is no need to complete the horizontal, each horizontal line complete the screen, or scan the complete screen. Here we just moving our beam to where it should be drawn at line by, means each line at a time. This kind of display also called the vector display, stroke writing, or calligraphic display. Again, like this. Here, this is our electron beam. We are just moving our electron beam in the way where it actually picture is drawn. So this kind of pattern we want to plot. So we just start from this point, move in this direction, and this direction, this direction. We are not scanning complete screen and it is drawn like in the raster scan system. In this scan system, we are just moving our electron beam where actually picture is to be drawn. The component of the line picture. Refresh rate. In this refresh rate depends on the number of lines to be displayed. Like in this image, there is only three lines. So the refresh rate is 3 lines per frame. There is only, we need to draw only 3 lines per frame. This is the refresh rate is depend on the number of lines. Suppose there is 5 lines, so we have to plot 5 lines per frame. Suppose there is 10 lines, means 10 lines per frame. So the refresh rate is depending on number of lines. The refresh rate depends on the number of lines to be displayed. The picture definition is now stored a line drawing command. Now on an area memory referred as the refresh display file. This where our definition of image or definition of picture is stored in the memory is called the refresh display file, or simply display list. As we have discussed in raster scan system, raster scan system stored the picture definition in refresh buffer. In this random scan system, it stores the picture definition in refresh display file, or simply display list in the form of line drawing command. In the raster system, we are just storing the set of intensity value. Here we are just storing the line drawing command. To display a picture, the system cycle through a set of commands. In the display file, draw each component line in turn. Means if we want to display a particular image, we store in our memory as a set of line command. How we draw a line, the initial point and the last final point of a line. We just store 2 points value, initial point and last point, and we just draw an image. Just connect these 2 points using some kind of mathematical equation. If we given 2 points initial and last point, we can apply some line equation and we can draw the line. Like this, if you want to display this kind of carefully in the form of line, we just store the line initial point and last point and apply some line equation and draw this kind of image. Render instant display are designed to draw all the component line of picture 3 to 60 times each second. And suppose there's an n number of lines, so it carefully has 1,000 lines. So each this 1,000 lines, we will the refresh rate is 30 to 60 times each second. Suppose we pick one line, this line we will display for 30 times to 60 times per second. So the 1,000 lines, and we are refreshing. We are refreshing suppose 30. So 1,000 into 30 means 30,000 lines per second. The refresh rate will be for this is 30,000 per second. We are plotting 30,000. If you have any doubt, you can ask till other students join. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, start करें फिर. नमन स्टार्ट करें. ओके स्टार्ट करते हैं. आप लोग को विजुअल है. ओके लोग ओके स्लाइड पे है. Random instance system are designed to draw all the component lines of picture 30 to 60 times per second. As I told you, suppose it's carefully as 1,000 lines, and your refresh rate is 30 times per second. So we need to plot 3,000 lines per second to just displaying persistently this carefully on screen. So next, in this random instant display are designed for the line drawing pictures only. We cannot draw the realistic shaded scene because this is using line command for displaying an image. This is the realistic image. We cannot display this realistic image using random instant display system. Because this random instant system is using the concept of line drawing. You can display on this kind of image only. You cannot display it's a realistic image using random instant system, but raster system we can display this kind of image also. In this example, you can see, suppose this is a realistic image And if we are plotting this image using a random access system, it will be look like this. The image is displayed by just a line, set of lines. Your image will be look like this. In this here, random access display have higher resolution than the raster scan system because it's not displaying the set of points, just displaying the continuously line. So the image or the resolution of image will be higher compared to the raster scan system. Vector display product smooth lines drawing because it's just connecting the 2 points straight in a straight way, just draw the line. But if we use the raster scan system, it will produce the points in each rows and with some kind of zigzag lines will produce. But we use the vector display or random system display, it will do the smooth lines. Suppose this is your ideal image, you want to use this kind of image in the random system. Suppose it starts from this point, it will draw this line, then move in this line, follow this direction, this, and from here there is no line, so just stop the beam, intensity of beam, then start from this line, this point, complete this rectangle, reach to this point, and connecting these 2 points, the intensity is off of the beam, then this kind of door of this home is drawn this way, and from going to this point, there is no connecting line, so stop the intensity of beam and start this kind of moon in the form of connecting line and stop this point. And for the refreshing here, again here the last point, this is suppose this is the after plotting this moon, this is the last point, and from this point your beam will move from this point to this point and turn off the intensity, and again plot this point continuously as the continuously visible of this display or the maintain the persistency of image. So in the random access display, it is producing the image as a set of lines. If the same picture is want to draw the using random access display, so it will display the picture in like this way. Complete the first line. There is no intensity turn on, so this complete turn off. Then next line, scanning the next line. If there is a need to turn on the intensity, just turn on that point and scan the next line complete this way. Okay, this image is drawn by the raster scan system. If you want to fill this image, you can use some kind of filling image using a fill color or this kind of painting. Data describing a circle. Suppose you want to plot a circle on screen using random scan display, so there is a need to some kind of parameter, like we need to radius, what is the radius of circle, what is the location or the center point of the circle, the line color or the stroke line style, and the fill style if you want to fill the circle. So this kind of parameter is required to just plot a circle on a screen in random scan system. What are the advantages of this random access system? It uses a minimal amount of information translate to smaller size. It is required a minimal information or the minimum size of file size compared to the raster scan system. For storing an image definition in random access system, the size will be the less compared to the raster scan system. And if you zoom in our picture, it remains smooth, but in the raster system, it will some kind of zigzag line will produce. The resolution or the quality of image produced by random access system is better than the raster system. The third advantage is the parameter objects are stored and can be later modified. Means suppose you are storing in this random access system, we are storing the definition of or primitive. If we want to modify this primitive letter, we can modify it. But in the raster extension system, we cannot modify because it is storing a definition of the picture as a set of intensity. And here we are just storing the what we are storing the just points or the suppose we want to circle we are just radius and circle point. We can after modify this circle, that means suppose we want to increase the radius of the circle, we just change the value of r. Suppose we are change the center of the circle, we just change the center point. Means we can easily modify the picture using random access system, but in raster access system modification is not easy. Yes, कोई कुछ बोला बीच में? किसी कोई डाउट है? हेलो, ठीक है, नेक्स्ट सेक्शन है. दिस इज द
Sir.
हाँ, हेलो,
Sir, no doubt.
okay, ठीक है. So this is the difference between these two extension systems, raster extension system and random extension system. Raster extension system and random extension system. So first is electron beam. The way of difference is electron beam. In this raster extension system, the electron beam is swept across the screen, one row at a time and from top to bottom. As we have seen, in this raster extension system, our beam is moving one line by line. You complete one line by line. We are scanning the complete screen. But in the random access system, the electron beam is directed only to the part of the screen where a picture is to be drawn. In this random system, we are just moving our electron beam in this, that the only part of the screen where actually the picture is to be drawn. We are not completely scanning the display. The second is resolution. In the raster resolution is very poor because it is storing the point intensity value. Okay. So the resolution is poor because raster systems contrast produce zigzag lines that are plotted as a discrete point set because it's storing the intensity value in the discrete point set. So when we plot a line, it will be kind of zigzag line. But in the random access system, the line will be straight. The resolution will be high. Resolution is good because the system produces smooth lines drawing because CRT beams directly follow the line path. Third is picture definition. The picture definition is stored in the picture definition is stored as a set of intensity values for all the screen points, as we have discussed. Here we are storing the set of line drawing instruction, or just storing the mathematical equation for all these primitive line, point, circle, and all this. So the picture definition is stored in this set of intensity. Here we are just plotting the line using the set of line drawing equation or equations or other primitive parameters. Realistic display. Using random access system, we can able to plot the realistic image using this raster access system. The capability of the system stores intensity value of pixel makes it well fitted for the realistic display of the scene, content, shadow, and color pattern. So using this raster system, we can plot the realistic image. But using random access system, we cannot able to plot the realistic image. This system are not designed for the line. This system are designed for line drawing and cannot display the realistic shaded scene. Draw image, as we have discussed, screen points are used to draw an image. We are just using pixels for draw an image. Here we are using mathematical function are used to draw an image. In this raster system, we are using different point or discrete points for drawing a picture, but here we are using mathematical function for draw an image. Okay, that's it for today's class. In the next class, we will discuss color monitor. Okay, so till now, if you have any doubt, you can ask, or I expect you will. Hello. Hello. Is it audible? So just write in chat box P if you attended this today's class. किसी को कोई भी डाउट नहीं है? ऐसा भी होता है क्या? या कुछ समझ में नहीं आया या सब कुछ समझ में आ गया? कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आया होगा कुछ लोगों को। आप लोग गूगल क्लासरूम क्रिएट किया है, गूगल क्लासरूम क्रिएट किया, उसमें आप लोग सब सारे लोग ज्वाइन कर लेना। जो सारी पीपीटीज हैं या जो भी नोट्स है वो गूगल क्लासरूम पे शेयर कर देंगे, ठीक है? आप लोग गूगल क्लासरूम का कोड शेयर किया है व्हाट्सएप पे, आप सारे लोग गूगल क्लासरूम ज्वाइन कर लेना। कंप्यूटर ग्राफिक्स का सारे नोट्स है जो पीपीटी हम लोग अभी देख रहे हैं, ये लोग गूगल क्लासरूम पे शेयर कर देंगे, ठीक है? वाइंड अप करें, हम मीटिंग एंड करें।
यस सर।
सभी लोगों ने अटेंडेंस लगा दी है? ओके, ठीक है, थैंक यू। आई एम जस्ट एंडिंग दिस मीटिंग, थैंक यू।